I do not have a village anymore because of Fulani headsmen. Every day, Fulani headsmen are unaliving people. My mother, we could not bury my mother. When my mother to give it 2 months, because the whole village was surrounded by Fulani headsmen. Kogi is gone. Benue is gone. Every day, Agatu people are running from their village because Fulani headsmen are attacking them. 2 months. When we buried my mother, we went to the soldier with the police. We did not stay. My mother is an important human being in that village. The first woman to earn an educational degree. The first woman to go to college of education in a village. So when she... you would expect that the whole crowd will be sitting by my mother's grave. But what did we have? When we came, the village was gone. Nobody was there. Only few people had gone and were waiting for us. And if not for tradition that the body must return back to the ancestors, where the ancestors are, we would have not buried my mother in the village. We came, the grave was already dug. We put my mama inside grave, pray, and we got out of the village immediately because we had the Fulani headsmen were coming. But Uromi 16, you guys are defending hunters. You're saying the gun is license. They went from Katsina to Port Harcourt to hunt. So you can go from Katsina to Port Harcourt to hunt. Did the state of Port Harcourt give those hunters an allocation site for them to hunt? Do they have approval from the Port Harcourt state government for them to hunt in Port Harcourt? Or people can just leave their states in the north and go to the south and the southwest and the middle belt to do whatever they like. Fulani headsmen must stop. The government must stand up. The middle belt is gone. People will be sleeping in the night. Fulani headsmen will come and attack people and unalive them and steal their properties. When did we get to that point? If you're fighting for Uromi 16, you must fight for the justice of the middle belt. You must fight for the justice of the Fulani headsmen that move from place to place, unalive people. You cannot be selectively biased. You cannot come from the north and be pissed off that 16 of your brothers was unalive when every day people in my village were unalive and you said nothing. You said nothing. And so, yeah.
Only 13,000 police officers. 13,000. But go to the first 130,000 are following big men up and down. 130,000 are following big men up and down. In the Senate alone, and that's Senate and House of Reps alone, there are 3,600 police people attached to these jobless senators and House of Rep people. Why will insecurity not persist in the country? If you see one small boy, just because he does Yahoo, he commands 4 or 5 policemen. The country is doomed for real, and there's no coming back from it. Any nation where the police, the SSS, the army are subcontracted to politicians instead of policing the nation can never work. Forget about this cosmetic surgery and all these things. And believe me, as we are here, I can assure you that there are more than 200 conferences going on in Abuja right now. Nothing comes out of these conferences. Absolutely nothing. If you go to Merit House, if you go to Transcorp, if you go to Sheraton, if you go to Ibro Hotel, even here, I think there are about 4 or 5 conferences going on here today. These are conferences, you print conference material, they do flyer, they do banner, we are wasting time in this country. Nigeria needs active citizens who will just wake up early in the morning on a faithful Wednesday or Thursday or Friday and occupy the entire nation and demand for reform and demand that these armed robbers, these buccaneers who are in the National Assembly, that they must stop stealing. A situation where you have the national budget, and 80% of the national budget is stolen. Is stolen. Blatantly stolen. And you expect me, you tell me that things can work. A situation where in a country, somebody stands in a church and says, lion carried him on his back. And people actually believe. People believe. So how do you want such a nation to work? And again, can you really blame them? You can't blame them because go and check all nations of the earth where governments have failed, people turn to God and religion. That's why you see people. Are you not surprised that Nigerians are calling on God of Israel, but Israel is calling on Iron Dome for protection? So, having said that, it's also important to say that if not for social media, where will we have been able to see the AKPABIOs of this world that will tell citizens and insult them that while you are protesting, I'll be eating? You know, if not for social media, how would we have seen Yabelo resisting arrest by EFCC? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see the First Lady fooling around planting something in her backyard? And that is the only way to develop an economy. If not for social media, how will we have been able to know the abracadabra of Dangote and the NMPC and all their wuru-wuru? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see the miracle of off your mic? You remember when the other man was accused of stealing 80-something billion naira, and immediately they started asking questions in the National Assembly. He fainted. You know, if not for social media, how will we have been able to see the exposure of tribal bigots online who tells Igbos not to vote in Lagos in their own country on election day? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see the level of brigandry during elections and electioneering, where, if not for social media, how will we have been able to see those unethical practices? Again, if not for social media, how will we have been able to see the young man from China who exposes corruption and skill, the lecturer from Kano, Dambelu, who is Tulumbu's friend? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see that? If not for social media, how will we have been able to see the APC national chairman, Gandola, stuffing his Babariga with dollars? This is what they want to regulate. Don't allow them to regulate social media. Social media remains the conscience of the citizenry. If not for social media, how will you have been able to know that they have renamed Nigeria Federal Republic of Rice? Every problem, they believe that rice is the solution. If not for social media, finally, I know my time is up.
Now, wow. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. I appreciate you all, and God now go bless you now. Thanks for your time with us today. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you very much for being there, always for us. Thank you, Abu Azi. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Peggy Modi, Pius Moye, Dewale James Babaye, Beck Mark, Ajio Deborah, Mike Akionbari. God bless you all, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. Madam Bella, Naomi, thank you very much. Mahmoudia's Academy in the building today. Thank you very much, my people. Thank you. Loatosi, my brother. Thank you, Madam Ahmed Bright. I can see you, Wabo Felix. Thank you. Everyone. I appreciate you all. Patience Egan I can see you right there as well. Kister Geraki and many more. All right, the situation of the country, unfortunately, is getting worse. Somebody actually told me the other day that your platform always report negative thing. One satanic person came to this platform to mention that, right? Now remember, now, I really want to report good news in my country. I really want to. But unfortunately, I don't have any. Even the ones we have is authentic. They orchestrated it to deceive the gullible Nigerians. If you are not aware, any good news you see from our government today is deliberately orchestrated to deceive the gullible Nigerians to believe they are doing something. Unfortunately, I don't know the good news to talk about in this country right now, except it's very obvious, and bring it here on Niger Watch and let's deliberate on it. I'm not talking about the birthday of the president. Maybe these are the kind of things that you guys categorize as a good news. Yes. Tell me one good news we can talk about in Nigeria right now at this particular time. Which of the good news? I want to learn because I'm here to learn. In case you don't know what Nigeria Watch Media stands for, our media stands for, or rather stand to debunk you lot satanic Nigerians who are deceiving us or piling up all of us in excruciating pains. So our platform is to debunk and expose you with truth, only with truth. Where is the good news? In Nigeria, where kids rejected the first lady as their mother, the school immediately sanctioned punishment, penalization on them, until we all cried to social media, like my brother Deji just said. Because social media is the only platform or only path right now that these satanic people are scared of. Until we all cried out that, are you going to force these children to accept another mother to be their mother? Then the satanic whoever that wanted to sanction them for punishment or whatever reverted it immediately. It's unfortunately. So where is the good news? A good news where a minister of a country allegedly is seriously sick right now, and they are doing everything possible to deceive Nigerians. That is fine. Which of the good news you want us to talk about? A country where a city president dies, was sick for months, they hid it away from Nigerians. He dies for months, and they hid it away from Nigeria. Nigeria was just still moving on like the president was alive. I'm talking about Yaradua. Is that a good news? Which of the good news you guys really want us to be talking about? Because I want to talk about the good news of my country. A country where £1, as we speak, is 2,000 naira. Is that the good news you want me to talk about? Which one? A country where 16 people were burned and burned to ashes in Edo State because there's no security. Is that the good news? A country where Fulani may have been buying people in Edo State for years, and we have cried out, we have complained so many times, and the government paid deaf ear to it. Is that one of the good news you want us to talk about? A company where 82 years old grandmother, 82, they rape him for farm. They had a turn on her. Lots of men sleep with 82 years old grandmother. After that, they butcher her to death in Edo State. Is that the good news you want us to talk about? The same country where some regions are prioritized more than so many other regions in the country. Maybe that's the good news you want us to start talking about. A country where Nigerians pour out their plights every single day. The satanic present government and the past government, they will pretend they are not hearing you. They will deliberately, pretentiously ignore or like they are not seeing you. But when Nigerians start to react in a different way, the same satanic government or satanic gullible Nigerians will start talking. Is that the good news you want us to talk about? Or are you going to tell me that me, myself speaking right now, I have not complained about Fulani Esme buying my people in Edo State for the past 5 years on this platform? Is that the good news you want us to talk about in Nigeria? Is it not the same Nigerian one that raised alarm immediately when Obaseki and his satanic people wanted to install another king of Fulani in Edo State? Many of you remember that.
We raised alarm, pull up a protest, and pursue them all out of Edo State. Is that the good news you guys want us to be talking about? A country where a child will be crying, nobody want to listen to you until you act accordingly. Then the satanic prioritized region and the satanic government will not come out to say, oh, this is bad. Listen, everybody have been pushed to the wall. As I speak right now, a lot of Nigerians are dying in silence. Unfortunately, many of them are not talking because they are scared of one or two things which I don't know. But if they have the opportunity to speak behind closed doors, you will see that 99.9% of Nigerians, including the police, army, and everybody is suffering right now. So tell me the good news. Because the only good news I know now is Tinubu just completed 73. Is football age. Now that one we talk about as good news. Listen, I can never use my platform to deceive Nigerians. It is impossible. God forbid. I never understand that person where go fit give me that kind of money where I'll come on air and start speaking actually to my people. It's impossible. If you don't know me, not be social media, and I know also. We know who we are. Even before YouTube started, as YouTube came out 2004, if I'm not mistaken. I know who I am. It's impossible. I cannot dine, eat, or share money with politicians. It's impossible. With the capital letter, impossible. I be youth where get sense. I be youth where know itself. God forbid, hunger not go push me reach there. God have done that forever. It is too fatal. It is too late to fail. It is too late to fail. Because when you see the level of youth succumbing to the satanism of these satanic politicians for peanuts, it's heartbreaking. You use your platform to put on the good news, put them up, say good news. Tell me the good news that is currently going on in Nigeria. As I'm speaking to you right now, my solar don't break. I'm using generator as I speak right now. I'm using Jane now. I use Jane to run my broadcast just to keep to the consistency because of some of you who appreciate my time, who appreciate my kind of person. A lot of Nigerians have given up on these things. Obviously, they have given up. Are you aware, apart from coming on air every day, are you aware that talking about anything to do with Nigeria is stressful, psychologically damaging? Are you aware? Is that the good news you want us to talk about? Which of the good news we need to talk about now? Nothing. Absolutely nothing is working. None of the Nigerian embassies working in abroad. None of the Nigerian churches working in abroad. I know some of them don't die for Nigeria, but in abroad, no. Tell me anything concerning Nigeria that is working in abroad, apart from just Nigerians. As long as it involves government, none is working. Anybody, if you know your embassy is working in your country, please put up a comment section. Your embassy, everywhere you are watching me from now. And in fact, this evening, because I know these satanic people are listening to us and reading comments. Everywhere you are watching us from now, please, everybody, write it on the comment section. I'm watching from Germany. My embassy work well. UK, I want to see how many countries watching me right now. Put it on the comment section. I want to know how many countries listening to my voice right now. Which of the good news we need to talk about in our country? If I was one of these people who was talking from abroad, Nigeria not good, Nigeria not good, but I'm not visiting home. It would have been something else, right? My people, I am here. I am right here. Nothing is working. working in this country, unfortunately. Nothing. As we speak, there's no single security. Thank God, said Deji Toka. The security that we're supposed to have in our country, all have been allocated to rich people. Now, I have people watching me from US, Canada, different people. Let me see. I have Canada, I have US, I have Australia, I have, where again? UK. I have, please put your country there. I want to know where you are watching me from. Every one of you listening to, because I can't use my platform to lie. I prefer to be with the people than to be with you satanic lords. Call yourself government. It's impossible. How much are you giving these people? All those people where they Twitter, where election they reign, many of them they invite Peter Obi left and right. This is that. Peter Obi, many of them were fighting for satanic positions from Peter Obi. Today, none of them is using their platform to talk about what is affecting us today anymore. Because many of you, you are very good to get carried away. We who put our life out there, no, you value us less. Maybe until the day we go show to you, say, we are not interested in talking about this anymore. Now that day you can't say, Naja was, maybe that all this why he was pretending. Are you aware many of them who came out supporting Peter Obi satanic, they have changed their YouTube channel to their own name? When I see the year of that channel, where they call Obedient channel that time for YouTube, it was coming out every blessed day. Many of you now know these channels. I don't want to mention their name. And if I mention their name, I not reach. I go mention all of you now, both Twitter, all of you not reach. If you come to social media, I know how to deal with you now. I just want to make una step on my toes. I will, in fact, I go ban you for social media. You don't reach now. If you know us, if you really want to know us, you ask people who we be. We know this work. We too know them, but we're not using how to chase people. I hate what I don't like. I hate synthetic people, fake people. You are not genuinely fighting for how Nigeria can be better. Many of you were only fighting for your selfish satanic interest. Yes. As soon as I use the platform, Peter Obi take grow on a platform, I can't change that to your mama, una papa name. Nigeria Watch have been in existence. Nigeria Watch have, in fact, Nigeria Watch have been there. I can't change my name because of anything. And Nigeria Watch doesn't belong to any political party or belong to any politicians. I deliberately by myself choose that this platform is locked for Peter Obi. It was not because I love Peter Obi, because I know he was the only one in 2023 general election that I believed, I hoped on, that can give me the better country that I crave for. Because I'm tired of juicy generator. I'm tired of suffering this satanic country. Let me take you guys outside and hear generator. Because if they talk sometimes, these satanic people, you guys will think that we are here, we are playing. Let me open the outside door and you guys should hear what is happening. I guess you can hear now. You are hearing it. This is our situation in Nigeria. Everywhere is blacked out. Everywhere is blacked out. Nobody is talking. This satanic country, satanic individualisms. When we speak, you try to step on our toes. Look where we are today. Criminality is everywhere. People are living without hope as we speak. Nothing is working in this satanic country. Satanic government. Satanic gullible Nigerians. Satanic pretentious individuals. Many of you are using a platform to build your Twitter. Use Peter Obi, build your Twitter, YouTube, everything. Where una day to day, may God punish all of una. Try yourself. Dare me, enter Twitter, talk about Nigeria Watch at all. In a negative way. You are finished. Who dismiss your, I don't want to brag. We know they brag. But if you want to know me, go to my Edo space, ask, who be Nigeria Watch? I am proud of myself. We know the work. Look where we are. Look where we are. Everything we are fighting for in Nigeria is mostly for our selfish interest. Mostly. What will I gain? What will I gain? What will I gain? What will happen? Peter Obi never win. Obviously, it was obvious that Peter Obi will certainly win the election. Many of them were already fighting for position. Na me want to be Peter Obi this. Na me want to be Peter Obi that. Na me want to be. They were fighting themselves. All of them were fighting at a scatter to make sure Peter Obi don't come to Nigeria Wash. If Peter Obi, you know what these satanic people were doing? Peter Obi will go to their platform. I will go there. They will refuse to give me speaker to speak. I will go there. They will refuse to give me speaker to speak. I'll say, look, una live. Where are they today? Or are they waiting for 2027? All of them will come out again to quickly build more on their platforms. Unfortunately, these are the kind of people, satanic, gullible Nigerians they like. We are never appreciating good people in our country. That's why we are where we are today. We don't. Where are they now? Who is talking about what is affecting us today? Please, I beg, in case I don't know, educate me. Tell me platforms that are talking about what is affecting us today. I'm not even sure if it's up to 10. Although I don't know any. Some of them, they sit on the fence. Some of them, they YouTube, they'll defense. Bring people to their platform and be saying, I don't support this, I don't support this, I'm not interested, but be talking. We put our chest out there. We talk, say now Peter Obi or nothing. We were in Nigeria. We visit Nigeria all the time. We spend more time here. We are not hungry, unfortunately. We are not. Look where we are. Tell me what is working in Nigeria. Tell me good news. Let me talk about it. I really want to talk about good news. Tell me one good news you want me to talk about in this country. One. I'm not even saying two. One. The country is sinking every day. Or you think what we are doing today, I have to do it. Or you think all I do here is just come on air. We started investing in Nigeria since 2005. Since 2005, I started investing in Nigeria. 2005. I love my country. In fact, I love this country. I want my country to work because I have investment here. I don't want my investment to fail. If your country is not working, your investment is failing. When I don't see the time I take come live today, today is one of my stressful days for the past a month or 2 or 3. Upon all that, my mama still encouraged me, say, don't worry, my son, I beg. Even though now 30 minutes, 1 hour you spend, just go on air. It is if we want to discard this, we can't do it. We can. Today was one of my stressful days. Immediately I got home, I have to start the broadcast. My team have to put stuff together, what we are talking about today. They prepared the thumbnail, they prepared everything. It's just okay. Let me kick on the button. How long are we going to continue this? A country where we are speaking. Some of us are doubting us. A country where we are putting our faces, our lives out there. Some people are hiding behind the doors. We're not going anywhere. And it's hurting me. It's really, really hurting me. Tell me good news. Tell me the good news to talk about. You all are celebrating Tinubu's birthday. A man that we all should call out. Tell him his left and right and what is currently going on in the country. Una call the happy birthday, happy hypocritical behaviors everywhere. 99.9% of the people who celebrated Tinubu, both the one in his cabinet and all, they don't like him. Everybody's just doing what they want to gain. The same people that were supporting Peter Obi, they don't like Peter Obi. Many of them, all these people that were on social media, they were fighting either to build their platform or waiting Peter Obi could give them. They know I was a threat to them. They know if they allow Peter Obi to know me very well, it go hard before you go take position from someone like me. They were fighting themselves. I have proof to all this. I'm just waiting the day one of you will mention my name. I will expose you all here with facts. You are fighting for a better country. We're fighting for the position you want to get if Peter Obi will become president. Only God even know if maybe Peter will be without telling people like us, they'll still let us their social media. Maybe they for don't ban us now through law. So maybe they create one law, say now only one person they talk about Nigeria, every other person close down. Yeah, power intoxication is already happening with Tinubu now. As we speak today, Tinubu is a dictator. He's practicing dictatorial satanism. That's what he's doing right now. Then who knows if the same thing would have happened under Peter Obi? No, because Peter Obi not dead, and all of us go say, no, it's not going to feel happy, not going to feel happy. Peter Obi, people feel tell Peter Obi say no go so platform. Are you telling me Peter Obi no platforms where he works for him? If people feel say don't go to social platform, that means people would have been able to tell Peter Obi as well, if he was the president, that social people should be cut short. In fact, our problem is huge in Nigeria. Unfortunately, some of these people, they cannot buy ticket to visit Nigeria. Many of them are useless in America, UK, or every other country. They are useless. I know why I'm saying it. And don't tire one more there. They come home and stay in the hotel, from one hotel to another. When their money, useless money, when they break on one finish other 1 week or two, they don't fly, go back. Now, so we want to get that better country. A lot of you have built a house in Nigeria. You cannot even stay in your house when you visit Nigeria. You are hiding everywhere. You cannot. Your family members are even living in your house now. They are reaping the fruit of your labor while you are still alive. Is that not a curse? Your family members, your friends, or well-wishers, whoever, already reaping the fruit of your own labor, but you are still alive. You never die. We have a long way to go. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing, absolutely nothing is working in this country. I'm here. I've been in Nigeria since, I don't think Nigeria now since August, right? August or September. Yes, I've been in Nigeria since till now. I'm here. Nothing is working. Nothing. And I've been here. My family have visited me here twice since that time. They have been here twice. Or you want me to also announce it to you? See the day here. You know how many times my son sit down on top of my lap here, they do my broadcast here. But fear not going to let me say make it up because of the insecurity in this useless country. Because many of you satanic people there that is listening to us right now, you don't like us. You don't like me. You don't like my panelists. You don't like my callers. But you watch us every day. You watch us every day. All my family, everybody is telling me what am I doing here. You know how many times me and my mother, my father, we've quarreled over me being in Nigeria? Just 3 days ago, me and my mama, we quarreled. You have to leave. Leave. I said, no, I'm good. Everybody quarrel with me, my siblings, my loved ones, everybody, like my lovely brother, Black Panther, and Mr. Jonathan, all of them quarreling with me here. No saying I care, they care. But I'm here. Nothing is working here. Nothing. You think now by get British passport. Does British passport put food on your table? Your American passport, British passport, they put food for your table. We only just get and say, okay, we get and we can move to anywhere, anytime, any day. But my country is my country. I love my country. I love Nigeria. My country is the best. That's why we are working out for it to work. I don't want to be a slave to anybody in another man's country. I'm not suffering abroad. Those of you know me very well, I'm not suffering abroad. I've never suffered in abroad. I'm not. But if someone will look at the money we'll get for a day, and so far now with day, my network is affecting now. I guess you guys can still hear me though. I don't know what's happening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Nadesh.
Thank you, sir. The country is messed up. The country is messed up right now. How many of you have invested in Nigeria Those of you listening to me right now, and your company fold up, you pack your load, you go back to abroad again. A lot of you've worked so hard, invested in this country, your investment flooded, you build house, your family member enjoying your fruit of your labor while you're alive. Nothing is encouraging in this country. Tell me what is encouraging in this country. We just love the country based on saying, yes, I'm a proud Nigerian, a very proud Nigerian. The same way I'm a proud Edolite. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, nothing is working here. There's no good news I can talk about my country. If there's good news, I promise to talk about it. But in case I'm not talking about it and you think I'm selfish or I am biased, yes, you have freedom of expression on my platform. We post link every day. You come in and talk about the good news. I don't have to talk about everything. And we will never cut you short when you are talking about it. Just come in. Say, no, Nigeria Watch, since you know they talk about the good news, I bet make I join you every day. Make me they talk about the good news in Nigeria. I will welcome you 100%. And you'll be given the same 8 minutes given to others to express the good news to us. Very sad. Very, very, very sad. This is where we find ourselves, my people. This is where we find ourselves. Nothing is working here. No light, nothing. You buy petrol, very expensive. I spend over, in a week, I spend over 500,000 naira for just petrol. This is not bragging. In every 7 days, I spend over 500,000 naira every 7 days on petrol, both for my gen and for my cars. 500K minimum in 7 days. Just in 7 days. If I'm not mistaken, it might be more. What a country. What a country. Let me go on this break. When I come back, we'll start talking. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.